So I'm going to go ahead and carve this neck. This is the one for the Telecaster, the replacement. And didn't like the other one, so I decided to make this new one. And if you've seen some of the pictures I've posted lately, I had the thickness and got it bound. Now it's cut the thickness here, and it's ready for me to start carving. Shinto rasp, if you're wondering. Essentially, someone got the bright idea to just rivet a whole bunch of hacksaw blades together. The rough on one side and finer on the other, and believe it or not, you get a pretty darn good finish with it on that fine side. And the rough side takes material pretty quickly. Iwasaki razor file. There you go. So I'm going to turn around here, get the rest of this end. There you go. So there's the first facet. That's the start. And staying pretty darn straight so far. There you go. So, not bad. There you go. So we've just tapped this edge to the center. So that's going to be our next facet. I'll measure halfway in between these two facets. That'll get that one. Same thing. And I'm not going to go beyond. This edge here. Once I put the radius on the fingerboard, that's going to knock this down by nearly half. So that's the thickness that I want. So that's going to be the end of the round over on the back of the neck. It's going to be right where this edge is. So I'll take this measurement and half it again with this one. That'll give me a bit of that shoulder, and then I'll just ease up on it, or just kind of sneak up on the edge there. Make it super hot. Jeez, I need to make darker lines, man. I can't can't see my own goddamn lines. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I was a little scared of how the volute was going to come together, but it's starting to shape up. Still looks a little ugly, but by the time I get final shape on here, it'll have a nice contour to it. And you can see what it does there. Just adds a little bit of thickness back in here in this kind of weak area. So that way, if I accidentally drop the guitar, it has less of a chance of snapping the headstock off. Less of a chance. Certainly not foolproof. Ask Gibson. Alright, let's get the other end of this and then make a couple more facets, and we'll just start rounding stuff off. Alright. Alright. There you go. A couple more facets, and honestly from here, well, okay. Gonna mark, just remark my center line. I'm gonna do the rest of it by eye, but I'm gonna be able to see where that's coming in at, so mark that real quick. Okay, that looks pretty good. So, just remarking the center line, and I'll just use the natural edge there again, and just take it from a little bit inside here and just kind of roll that over. So now, basically just going to match this about midway here over to this top line, and then same thing here to here. We'll take it right from the edge of that somewhere into the middle there. Video gets pretty terrible on there, doesn't it? That's exciting. I don't love that. Yeah, I'm to a point now where the facets are small enough that I can just start blending them in. Let's start doing that as I see it. That's nice. It's not very aggressive. Clean the rough bits off and give me a sense of where I am with it. So yeah, now without as many file marks on it, I can kind of hold it up against the light and see where the imperfections are. I'm gonna have to figure that out. I'm not quite sure how I like that just yet, but all right, got that last bit marked out now, and finish this up. Starting with the fine side on here. On this one, since I'm getting pretty close to that edge, a couple of reasons. If I hit it, I don't want to accidentally tear it out. And it'll just let me sneak up on it a little bit. I'm going to worry about hosing up that line. So I want that to stay nice and crisp along there. A little more aggressive. Now to finish this up, ooh, that's nice. All right, I'll be back in 1 second. I'll show you how we finish this off. There you go. That's how we finish it off. It's well past noon. Cheers. All right, guys. There you go. That's the gist of it. Obviously, I have some more stuff I'll clean up down here. clean it right up to this line here. This nice little arc right here, pockets, end of the pockets right there where that line is. So it should look pretty nice, but I'll get all that cleaned up, but you guys get the idea. And there's nice little neck shape there. I think that's going to feel really good. I'll continue kind of working on this little bit of shoulder right along here just to get the feel of it right, but I won't finalize that until I've got the radius in the fingerboard and I see exactly what room I've got left there for the side dot markers and stuff. So, oh, and there you can kind of see I'm going to do circles for these, and I was going to do a just a standard dot, but then I have a whole ton of sapele shavings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill these out with a small Forstner bit, 1/4-inch Forstner bit, fill that hole with a bunch of those little shavings of sapele, and then finish it, and then super glue it in, basically. And that'll give it a nice dark texture, just like the body. And if you guys haven't seen that, there's some pictures of it around there somewhere, so you can see how nice and pretty that dark brown is. And it'll match the sapele we have here. So once we get this finished, it'll turn nice and dark, and it'll match the dots, and it'll match the body. And then we're going to do all black hardware on that. So I found a couple of, oh no, a couple of nicks in here I'm going to have to fix. So this is going to be a little bit more rounded than I wanted to. I'm not quite sure where I did that, but that's okay. We'll get it figured out. There we go, everybody. One curved new neck. I'll see you guys next time.